practice week and what you've seen from them already so far this season, the 2 times you played them?
I mean, they have a lot of good pieces. They have a lot of young pieces. And they have a rookie that's been playing really, really well, really beyond this year. So it's not the Utah in the past of being a slow pick and roll half court. They definitely played a lot faster, and it's the reason why they're playing pretty good basketball play.
You've gotten a lot of good catch and shoot looks. You've always been a great shooter, and you're making a really good number of your threes this year, but you've missed some open ones lately. Is there any theories as to why that's happening with you, Melo, Russell, throughout the year?
No. I mean, it's some games it's gonna miss some. It's just part of the season, game to game basis. Some games we just gonna miss a couple.
Russell, the last 10 games or so, has been shooting more comparatively to how he was earlier. Is that, like you talked about yesterday, like in-game adjustments when Russell starts shooting, a lot in the fourth quarter? Is that a seasonal adjustment too, when that sort of trends that way in the season?
Yeah. I mean, I think it just comes down to winning. Russ trying to make winning plays, and we've always said it. On a nightly basis, Russ has a mismatch. There's not many guys that can keep up with him, and him being in attack mode, it's just hard to guard that. He's just so fast and so explosive. So he uses that. I think he keeps that in his back pocket, and when it comes down to the fourth quarter, it's when he puts his imprint on the game.
Paul, y'all been really good in close games this month. I think maybe 7-1 in those games that come down to within 5 points in the last 5 possessions. Y'all weren't good at that in the beginning of the year. What are you seeing defensively at the end of those games now that might be different from the beginning of the season?
Well, I think we've gotten kind of conditioned. I know for myself, I've gotten conditioned. My legs feel totally better from the beginning of the season till now, to where I can stay in front and be everywhere defensively. But I think just as a whole, our team is kind of conditioned, and we know where we're supposed to be defensively. Up to this point, we've got 30 games under our belt, and we started the season off pretty good defensively as is. But I think now we're just figuring out ways to get stops, figuring out ways to help each other, and we're rebounding as a team.
Andre mentioned the communication on switches and late game situations getting better. What have you seen there from when you guys started poorly in those close games to now?
It's just communication. We're talking it out. We're talking possessions out before they happen. We're trying to get the matchups and get the guys that we want guarding, their players. We're talking that through. It's no guessing game. It's no leaving a guy out there on the dry. We're communicating and we're talking a lot of that through. Because
of the crowd noise and late and close games and stuff, is it harder to communicate late in the close game than it is in the second quarter of a blowout?
Well, absolutely. Crowd definitely plays a factor in the communication of everybody being on the same page and everybody being able to hear. But we make it very clear when the game is hectic and it's chaos. We do a good job of making it clear of what we want out there.